Hi, and welcome to the Douglas on My Mind show. I'm Blondell Thomas, the City of Douglas Public Information Manager, and we will be right back with a few things to talk about that's going on in Douglas. Hi, and welcome back from break. I'm Blondell Thomas here with Gina Gibbs, the City of Douglas Parks and Recreation Department's fitness coordinator, and you also handle special programs, and I am so happy to have you here.
Hi, I'd love to come, run my mouth, tell everybody what's going on.
Right, yeah, we can talk, can't we? So tell me what's coming up in February. I know you've got a lot of activities going on scheduled throughout the year, but let's just try to get what's going on in the first quarter or so.
Okay, the most important thing is, Miss Blondell, is a red hat. If you're not familiar with the importance of a red hat, call Gina at 383-7332. We open, Blondell, open enrollment. It's called a new membership for anyone. You don't have to be 50, but if you are 50, you have the privilege of wearing red. If not, you wear the lavender or purple.
Yes.
And it's a open enrollment for any and everybody. And what we're doing this year is we're promoting downtown Douglas. We're going to have our first meeting at Tip Top, downtown Douglas, 231 Peterson Avenue. What you have to do, you need to get your mama, your sister, your aunt, anyone that really needs to get out and enjoy life. This is a great social club. No commitments whatsoever other than a red hat. You go by Parks and Recreation. You get your membership card, which is only $8 a whole year.
Okay.
That puts them on a mailing list, email list, and a calling list for events. And we try to have events once a month.
Right.
That is plays, outings, luncheon. And the ladies really like historic homes. We have been to the Pebble Hill Plantation in Thomasville, and
it's
just
beautiful.
wonderful trips. Also, it's a catered lunch this year. We'll be in the back of Tip Top, which is so new to our community.
Right.
Weather permitting, it's $10 for lunch. But I want to encourage any lady. Sorry, guys.
Yep. Only
They
girls.
can't come. Gives you a chance to get away from your man. But anyway, we do arts and crafts. I've got my little snowman up here. We do arts and crafts, little quickie little things. We have Hoot Night, where we support Alliance for the Arts, and we go to the show.
Okay.
No commitments, just basically getting older, meeting new friends, and having fun.
Right. Now, you touched on it just briefly, but tell us a little bit, I mean, how long has the Recreation Department had the Red Hat Society?
You are not going to believe this, me and you both. This is a birthday party for our new membership. We are 18 years old.
Wow, I can't imagine that. I remember when you started, it kind of makes me feel a little old.
We had it at Golden Corral, and it was right at 9/11, you know, when they had the silence. And I think I've told the story before, but we had the mayor there and representatives there, and it's a day I always remember. I think even around this museum, we had a picture of our first outing in front of, which was Golden Corral.
Right.
But yeah, we're 18 years young.
Yeah, wow, that's just marvelous. And it is a really cool group to be a member of. All the ladies do have a good time. I saw you do share a lot of photos on Facebook, and I saw where the Red Hat girls, I think, just went on a trip. I'm not really sure where they went, but anyway, I saw a lot of artwork and things like that.
That was actually the Wiregrass Artist Guild.
Oh, okay.
They do 2 outings a year. That's another great thing people need to support.
It is.
The Wiregrass Artist Guild, because what we're going to be talking about in a little bit is the Children's Art Festival.
Yep. Oh, sorry about that.
That's
Give a little
okay.
plug for the Wiregrass folks. But as far as like trips and things like that they go on, do they have to provide their own transportation, or do you provided? Is there another fee associated? Just tell us a little
Yeah.
bit about what all you do.
I'm glad you asked that by now. Yes, there is a fee. If we go over 2 hours, it's $10.
Okay.
And that's like a gas fee. If
And
we
that's a
go-
minimal fee right
Minimal
there.
fee. Yeah. If not, it's anywhere from 5 to 7. If we go to a play, you have to go to our main office, 200 C South Madison, and get your ticket, whatever it costs for the play, and then what we call transportation fee, which is very affordable. The only bad thing about that, by now, I can't take but about 14 people.
Right, because
But if we have an overwhelming, if for some reason everybody wants to go, we could take 2 vans, which would be 14 apiece.
Okay.
We could take, 28 people.
Right,
Yeah.
and they do fill up fast as far as your trips.
The thing about it is first come, first serve. Now, this new membership, if you miss February 22nd, no biggie. You can go to our main office, get your membership ticket. If you don't want to come to luncheon, you don't have to come to the luncheon. But there's a lot of freebies. We give away freebies that day. And
Free.
Also, I try to have a whole year in advance, let them know so they can tell their daughter that they're going to be out of town this day or whatever. And they can make their doctor's appointments around
Schedule around it. Right, that's right. Well, it's really something good, and I think that they do a lot of good in the community as far as getting our senior citizens out, and you don't necessarily have to be a senior citizen, because I know you told me at one time I could join, but I'd have to wear a purple hat. I wasn't quite at that red hat stage yet, but it is a lot of fun, so I do encourage everyone, if you have something that you want to do as far as a mother-daughter day or whatever, it's just a good time to fellowship with each other.
And, it's all about the hat. It's like playing dress up. I'm telling you, it's all about the hat. We've had people stop us on the street to have their picture taken with us because we be looking good.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And again, that date is?
The date is Friday, February 22nd. We're going to meet at Tip Top at 12:30. We've got a guest speaker, Carolyn, that runs the museum, will be one of our speakers. And we're also having Patsy Cline there.
Ooh.
So you need to come see that. A little bit of entertainment, and again, a lot of free giveaways. And if you would like to donate to the free giveaways for your business, please call me.
Always a plug.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, well, moving on from Red Hat, what are some other events that you have coming up, or some other classes that you have scheduled?
Sure, I'm so excited. Square dancing used to be really big in Coffee County.
Right.
I mean, it was every Thursday or Friday. Ware Center was packed, had the big skirts.
The coffee squares, I remember those guys.
And a lot of kids grew up, just going because their parents were in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's back. We have a George Lavender who is from Valdosta. He comes every Monday night. It's not too late to sign up for this. Our classes are 6:30 to 8:30. And what is so cool about this, Blondell, it's not only square dancing, but he'll do square dancing, and then a line dance, and then a square dance, and a line dance. So you're actually getting 2 classes in one. It's at our Wellness Center, aerobic studio room. It's the Art Center, which is the north entrance closest to the library. And if you don't know where that is, call me. I will tell you where the Art Center is.
You will stand outside and wave them in.
It's amazing. I go, people, Art Center. It's a 10-week class.
Okay.
And trust me, us newbies need the 10 weeks to learn it. It's only $30, Blondell.
Okay.
It's less than $3 a class. But I urge you, if you're sitting on the couch, there's no reason, because this is a little exercise and a little plug for that. So I encourage everyone. Come.
Is there an age limit, or just all
There's
ages?
not an age limit.
Okay.
There's not an age limit.
Is there an age that they need to be at, like 10 and up or 13 and
Well,
up?
we're just hoping that parents won't just drop their kids off and leave them there. We're hoping that, and I made a big deal about this, it's a family affair.
Right.
It's a family affair. We need males.
Oh, yeah.
We definitely need some males. So if you're a male out there, there's a lot of women that would like to line dance and square dance with you. Want to encourage you to come.
And
for
if you
that.
don't know how, they will teach you
That's
how.
right. That's what the 10 weeks is all about. So I'm really, really excited to bring something back that we've lost in Coffee County. So I'm hoping this will continue.
Okay. All right, and the Wiregrass Artists Guild, I know they have something coming up pretty soon, and I know there was some more activities that you wanted to take a few minutes and tell everyone about.
Sure. I'll start with the, I hope that the school system is always so supportive of the Children's Art Fair, because basically it is highlighting the children in Coffee County with art.
Right.
So parents, if you get a letter from your school saying that your child's art was picked, I highly encourage you to go, because we've got some talented children in Coffee County.
And if you don't know that we have some talented children in Coffee County, you need to come out to that and see for yourself. I mean, it is just
great. And it's
great.
a free event. Now, you know, we're fortunate it's free. Without Wiregrass Artists Guild, this could not be done.
Right, and donations are accepted.
Exactly, at the door. What it is, it's an art show, but we also, the Wiregrass does art projects, so each kid can leave with like a necklace or chalk art or scratch art, and their favorite is the clay.
Yes.
And Miss Cindy donates a lot of the clay for that, and we're proud of that. But it's Saturday, March 9th. It's always the second Saturday in March, Central Square, 10 to 3. Also, homeschool will be there. We're CCA. We're hoping will participate as well. First Academy will be there, so we're adding more schools and different things. The homeschool, we're just excited to bring them on board too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Again, it's a free event. Any donations that are made helps this go to the next year for the Children's Art Festival. So if you have any questions or concern or want to know about it, just give me a call at 383-7332. I'll be glad to help them.
Okay. And I know you mentioned a couple of other things that you just want to do, like a save the date.
You've gave me an opportunity.
Oh,
yeah. Want to remind everybody, the first Tuesday in May is always what the word used to be Blitz Day, but now it's considered register for all Douglas and Coffee County Park and Recreation summer camps. These are day camps. So this is the May 7th. It's usually from 4 to 6. It'll be in our teen center this year.
Okay.
Want to encourage parents to mark it.
Right.
May 7th. Also,
and that's also the day that you can sign up for swim lessons, I believe.
Yes.
And athletic program camps and all, anything that the recreation department offers. Okay.
Usually our camps run June and July.
Right.
So want to encourage you now to do that. Also, Blondell, a lot of teenagers we hire for part-time. Your son would be one of them. Yep. But we encourage them to look on the City of Douglas website because we're hoping by the 1st of April, and they only give, Blondell, 2 weeks?
Right, they advertise 2 weeks.
This is only, they get to wear shorts. This is only 6 hours, and they don't work on Fridays.
Right.
But they do have to have a driver's license, and we want to encourage talented, exciting, and motivated teens and pre-teenagers to register for working part-time for the summer.
16 years and up.
16 years and up. We like it if they've been in our programs because that makes it real good. We're also looking for volunteers. Any volunteers for that, you can call Gina at 383-7332. I know a lot of kids are looking for a little push for college to say that they volunteer community service. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Yep.
All right. Well, Gina, I appreciate you being here today, and we'll have to have you come back and, closer to summer program time so you can give a little blurb again about summer programs registration day and some of the activities you have that you'll have, because probably by April, you'll know basically what type of summer programs you might be able to offer?
By the end of April, we actually should have a list of the camps by the end of April. We call it our master list. But I really want to encourage you, sisters, if you're sitting on the couch, there's no reason. Come and have fun with the Red Hats.
Right. Red Hat, Friday, February the 22nd, 12:30 p.m. at Tip Top. Be there or you'll miss out on the fun.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, thanks again, Gina.
Sure. Appreciate it.
We'll be right back after this. Hi, and welcome back to the Douglas on My Mind show. I'm Blondell Thomas here with another wonderful community member who is here to tell us a little bit about Coffee Regional Medical Center and some of the activities coming up, wellness related, for our community to join in and participate in.
Yes, ma'am. So I guess maybe the first event let's talk about is the Wear Red event that we have coming up.
Wear Red.
Wear Red. So
Here, I'll hold your
yeah,
shirt
so we
up.
have this great
Wear
Red shirt. This is one of two designs. The other one will be a Georgia one, kind of like a Wear Red Georgia, and it emphasizes Douglas, Georgia here, that we're supporting Wear Red, because the Wear Red theme, it was really based on heart disease, and so what we wanted to do is recognize those who've had heart attacks or died from heart attacks, those who've had open heart surgeries, those who've had stents, just a variety of different kinds of heart issues. So one of the goals was to bring more awareness to the community that heart disease is still the #1 killer of Americans. And down here in South Georgia, where do we see a lot of risk factors at?
Ooh,
Well, here in Douglas.
that good home cooking.
The good home cooking, we all love it, including me. But we do know that heart disease is still the #1 killer of Americans over all the other diseases out there.
And it's still the silent killer for women, correct?
Yes,
I mean,
it is.
because
And-
women really don't know what to look for.
Yeah, because I mean, there's so many issues just involved around heart disease, from blood pressure, and as your blood pressure increases, it affects the arterial walls, which then increases your risk for developing plaque,
Right.
which then can lead to having to have a stent, or could lead to a heart attack, or to chronic heart failure, congestive heart failure, or it just goes on and on.
All sorts
and on.
of heart issues.
Yes, I mean, so it starts with something minor usually, and then it really turns out to be something big, but we can prevent these things. So that's one of the great things about heart disease, over like cancers and some of the other ones. A lot of it's preventable, and we can take care of ourselves. And by doing so, we won't have to have some of those major surgeries
Yes.
that are out there.
Now, we kind of jumped right into the T-shirt, but
Yeah,
just
yeah.
tell us a little bit about what Wear Red Day is. I know you started it a few years ago, and then also you have activities planned to help bring heart awareness to, or actually heart attack prevention and things like that to the community. And one of the things is a 5K walk and run,
Right.
and just tell us a little bit about all of that coming
So
up.
yeah, we kind of tied all of them really kind of together. So we have the Wear Red shirt, which is Wear Red Friday, which is always the Friday before the 5K run.
Right.
So we have the 5K run. Of course, I have information on our website. But both events, the proceeds that we raise the money for is actually for the cardiac rehab program. We've created a scholarship for the clients that they kind of fall in that in-between where the insurance doesn't pay for all of it.
Right.
And so they're left with either a kind of a big copay, or they're on Medicare or Medicaid, and we provide that financial assistance that they may need through the scholarship. So all the dollars raised here, go back to our community, which
Right.
is the big thing. Unlike a lot of the programs out there where they raise money for some of the bigger organizations, and it goes out and never comes in.
Goes into the big
Yes, the pot of
worldly pot.
wherever that may be. This one actually stays here in the community, and it provides resources for the cardiac patient, whether it's helping financially, it could be that it helps provide some of the education material, that we provide. We have a ton of just great information. Our Eat Right for Life books teach you how to eat healthy. We do PowerPoint presentations. So all of the cardiac patients they get a lot of information from the classes, as well as the ability to come and exercise, be monitored with an EKG monitor while they're exercising, so that we make sure that they do it safe and effectively. So the big thing here is that, when people see the Wear Red, is they're wanting to think with a kind heart and compassion for others in the community.
Right.
And do know that the money that we raise from this 5K, which we host at Coffee Regional Medical Center, we've been hosting it for 15 plus years now.
Yeah.
It's been a long
It's been a
time.
while.
It has been a while. So the 5K, we have that 5K, and we also have a walk. So you can do the 3-mile walk with us, and we also have a 1-mile fun run for kids.
Okay.
So there's activities for all the age groups and fitness levels. So
Hey, I even walked last year. I was so proud of
and I
myself.
expect you to come and walk again this year.
Yes.
Sweating, panting, and even if we have to pick you up with the ambulance. it'll be
Making
okay.
it through to the finish line.
So, we can do the run, you can do the walk, you can do the 1-mile fun run, and everyone gets a great T-shirt from it, and we also have cash prizes for the overall male and female winners of the events. I think we're doing a $100 cash prize for the male and a $100 cash prize for the female overall.
Oh, wow.
And we have medals in 5-year age divisions, so it gives everybody the opportunity to, to win a medal in both male and female divisions.
Okay.
And it's fun. Everybody that comes out just has a tremendous time when they participate in
It is fun, and the people even on the route, they are real encouraging.
They are.
Because I walked with Gina last year, and so I had
you know,
that
that's
extra
always
encouragement. One thing she told me at the beginning was, don't start off fast, do a steady pace. And I said, okay, and luckily I did that, and I wasn't just, falling down when I made it across the finish line. You'd have thought I'd ran the 10K or whatever it was, but I made it. So it's a 5K, a walk, a 1-mile fun run. Is there any other activities taking place on February the 23rd that morning?
Okay, so that's our events for February the 23rd.
Okay.
And then the day before, again, we have Wear Red Day. And then, maybe we want to mention here too is that part of all these, the proceeds are for our cardiac patients, but the hospital has started a PCI program, which means we can place stents in people's hearts who have plaque buildup.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we've had several cases of stents last week and this week, and they all have been very successful.
Okay.
Patients come in, it's amazing. They come in one day, and most of them leave the next day.
Oh, wow.
Open heart surgery, you're going to be in the hospital for maybe a week.
A week, yeah.
And then, we call it the zipper. You have the zipper. Then you have to wait for it to heal up for several months before you can come to cardiac rehab.
It is something.
The great thing about stents is if you can come in and do a cath, they catch it. You don't have to go out of town. And, if it's one of those emergent cases, we had an emergent case this morning, they can see about you right then. And it's life or death situations sometimes. So,
Okay.
We're able to provide that with some fantastic doctors. Dr. Faree's here, Dr. Bell's here, and Dr. Evans from Valdosta.
Okay.
Who everybody from Douglas goes to Valdosta.
That's what I was fixing to say, yeah.
Yeah, and well, guess where he's at now? He's here with
He's
us.
coming here,
So
yeah.
we have some fantastic doctors doing these procedures, and you're in good hands when you come here to Coffee Regional Medical Center. And then when you're finished with your stents, come on over to cardiac rehab. We'll hopefully prevent you from having more of those stents.
Right.
Yeah.
And with you saying that, also, you saying the cardiac rehab, y'all have the Wellness Center, which I'm a proud member of. I just don't attend like I should.
And you're going to start right.
I'm starting one day this week. How's that?
I like that idea.
But tell everybody a little bit about the Wellness Center and what you actually do there.
Okay, so let's start with, I'm the director of the Wellness Center and of the cardiac rehab program. I've been there 13 and a half years now. Doesn't seem that long.
Right.
So we've been placed here for 13 years, and again, the Wellness Center was actually originally opened up for the cardiac rehab program, but we've blossomed into the Wellness Center, which is also a gym. We're 24/7 now, so
which is awesome.
Which is awesome.
Yes,
You have
can go anytime.
Anytime you want to the Wellness Center, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. So it's available to you, and our membership prices they're comparable to everybody else in town.
Very comparable.
Very. I mean, we're actually lower than some.
Right.
And it's about the same as everybody else in town. So we have good prices, and some of the great things that we do at the Wellness Center is that when you come in to join, you have the opportunity to work with a trainer.
Right.
It doesn't cost you anything. You meet with that trainer, they set you up on FitLinks, the computerized program. They walk you through it, they teach you how to do it, they make sure that you're comfortable with it. It's a good starting point for most people.
It is.
And then once once that starting point and you've become very comfortable, then you can start branching out into other areas of exercise. So you can do more of the free weights or some of the group fitness classes, because we offer a wide array of fitness classes for everyone. And it's a good opportunity for anyone to come in. We offer a lot of amenities that maybe some of the other ones don't offer, like we have a towel service, we have music like everyone else. We have tons of weight training, tons of cardiac
TV,
TVs, we have all of those
a walking
things.
track, I noticed that.
We have staff that have degrees.
Right, which is very important.
We have nurses. Some things that we're going to start soon, I think is kind of neat and different for gyms or wellness centers, is that we're going to start offering blood work. We're going to do the basic blood work, LDLs, HDLs, triglycerides, total cholesterol, A1C, and glucose. So we're going to start offering some of that. to the community. We'll be able to offer, because I have a nurse, I have a full-time nurse working there,
Great.
exercise physiologists, certified instructors, certified personal trainers. So, we have good staff, quality people there that's going to be able to, whether you're a senior, whether you're someone young, they'll be able to assist you in getting you started.
Yes.
Yeah.
And definitely when you're getting started, you want to have that nurse on standby in case you start.
In case, of course, we have a defibrillators.
Okay.
Well, we got two. Really.
Yeah.
But another class that we're going to offer starting, it actually starts this Monday. So hopefully this gets out there to the audience. We're going to do Blast 45 is going to be an 8-week weight loss challenge.
Oh, wow.
So that's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
So I knew I had something for you there. The reason to start back. There's great times. We're going to have a 6:15 class in the morning, an 8 o'clock class in the morning, actually 8:15, and then a 5:30 p.m. class. So we offer
Okay.
3 layers of classes. They're all designed so that each day is the same workout. So if you miss the early morning class, you can jump to the afternoon to get the same workout.
Okay.
And then the next day will be something different, but you can come one of those times and I just didn't wake up until we'll come to the 5:30.
Right.
That's
Well,
it.
and I was going to ask too, with me needing, I have to be at work by 8, but if I come to the 6:15 class and have to leave like at 6:45 so I can make it home and shower and get ready,
It will be
it's
okay.
okay. You won't like beat us down the next time.
No. We're happy that you're attending.
Yes.
Even if it's 30 minutes. And if you wanted to, you could come in at 6. Do a little, 15-minute segment warm up.
Right.
And then you do your 30-minute slot with us. Because technically what's going to happen to begin with is we're going to do an interval training part that's going to last we'll do a short warm up, we'll do an interval training workout, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll do a little bit more cardio, lighter cardio, until everybody becomes adjusted to the exercises.
Okay.
And then we build on it. So that way that you don't feel like, oh, I'm coming here and I'm going to die. Some people ask me, Danny, is this Tabata workout? I said, no, this is not Tabata.
Right.
We're going to do a few segments of, couple Tabata exercises.
So you can at least say, I've done Tabata.
I've done Tabata with Danny, and he did not kill me.
Yes.
No, but it's going to be more of a HIIT workout. So we'll do kind of a HIIT interval training workout. It goes that cross training effect where when you burn more calories when you're doing the higher intensity versus when you're doing lower, you burn more fat. But then when you combine the two, you kind of marry those two ideas. We seem to get the best results with weight loss for people. And again, it's only 8 weeks. So I mean, it's not a 12 or 16 or 20 week. It's 8 weeks.
It's not a lifetime commitment.
Yeah, it's not a lifetime. You don't even have to be a member to do it. I mean, you can just
good.
you can come up and just join that particular class and just do that for 8 weeks. And voila, you're done. If you want to be a member, be a member. If you don't.
Right.
Nobody's pressuring you. It's not that kind of place anyways. We don't pressure you to do anything you don't want to do.
Well, if somebody wants to get involved and wants to find out more about, because I do know that the hospital offers fitness and wellness classes throughout the year, even information sessions and all. If somebody wants to get involved and wants to talk to somebody about more information on those programs, they would call you and
Give
us your number.
Okay, it's 912-383-6988.
Okay.
And we have a great new website now for the Wellness Center, so it's really easy to remember because we kind of rebranded ourselves. Rather than going Wellness Center, we're Wellness 247, Wellness 24/7.
Okay.
So it's www.wellness247.org. And then up under that, you can find any of the things that we offer from the Wellness Center, the activities, the group fitness classes, a calendar of events. So there's a ton of great information there for you.
Okay. All right. Well, Danny, I appreciate you coming on board with us today and letting me talk to you for a few minutes.
Thank you
and
so much.
I hope it gets the word out there and some of our community members can get more involved and watch their health and find out what's going on.
Yes, it's so important that we really take good care of our health. I've seen a lot of cardiac patients lately coming in. So, if that's a kind of a statistic, that's if I can impress upon my facial expressions here, you need to work on it.
That's right. So. All right. Well, thank you again, and we'll have you back soon.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we'll be right back after this. Hi, and welcome back to the Douglas on My Mind show. I am here now with Mr. Archie Risch, one of the organizers for a great event that's coming up in our community. The event is called A Night to Shine. So, Archie, tell us a little bit about A Night to Shine and what exactly is it?
Awesome. Well, Wandale, thanks for asking me to be able to share about Night to Shine. Night to Shine is it's a prom night experience, and it's centered on the whole night is centered on God's love for people with special needs.
Right.
Our goal for Night to Shine is to provide a prom that they'll never forget, basically. To celebrate the people in our community who have special needs, to celebrate their families, and just to celebrate life and God's love for their life.
All right. Now, is there an age limit or an age that it starts at or anything like that?
Yes, so Night to Shine is for any person with special needs, 14 years and older.
Okay.
And so we've in the past seen, anybody from the age of 14 all the way up to, we had an 80-year-old there last year.
Oh, that would be great.
And it was their first prom.
Right. Oh, I bet they enjoyed it.
It was a blast.
So touching on that, tell me who's invited to attend, and can they bring a date, or how's that kind of work with y'all?
And so anyone aged 14 years and older can register as a guest for Night to Shine. It's a complimentary event, and so it costs them nothing.
Oh, great.
We provide everything that you would expect at a normal prom for them to experience. They are welcome to bring a date per se, or their caretaker or parent with them to the event. And then once they are at the event, they'll have an assigned buddy for the night who will spend the whole evening with them, doing whatever they want to do at prom.
Right, and make sure that they're having a blast.
Making sure they have a blast, yes.
Oh, I've heard about the event in the past, and I know that everyone has had a good time, including the attendees and the people who were there as like hosts or whatever, chaperones, I guess is what you would call it.
Sure.
But tell me, what goes on at the event? I mean, just besides just basic prom, just tell us a little bit about some of the activities that y'all do.
Yeah, so it is a complimentary event. It includes red carpet walk, limo rides. Once the guests arrive,
wow.
Yeah, the limos are the best.
Yeah, the limo's the one.
Once the guests arrive at the event, they're going to be greeted by a paparazzi and a friendly crowd who cheers them down the red carpet.
Yeah.
They are going to receive a boutonniere or a corsage, once they arrive at the prom. They're going to have a catered dinner provided by KFC here in Douglas. We're so thankful for their partnership. Also, the dance floor will be open the entire night. We'll have things such as karaoke. We'll also have a little area for those who maybe they've had a little too much fun and they need a little break for a little bit. We'll have a nice quiet place with some activities for them to kind of find just a little solitude, and then when they're ready for the dance floor, they can come back and join the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
And then one of the other things we're so excited to offer is it's a night that we want our guests to shine, and they shine. We want our volunteers to shine. We want the church to shine. We want God to shine the most.
Oh, yes.
But also there's these special people who are truly the stars in the special needs community, and that's the caretakers and parents.
Yes.
And so one of the things that we provide is a special dinner for them in a private dining room where they can go and just rest for a few minutes. Someone has their loved one and is taking very well care of them,
Right.
dancing with them. And so we want moms and dads and caretakers to be able to just go to a place, receive just a little bit of love and pampering,
Yes.
a dinner of their own, and just a small little break for just a few hours.
Oh, wow,
And
that
so
is
we're so
great.
excited to offer that as well.
Yeah,
While
that's
they're there, they're
fantastic.
also going to receive professional photography. And when they leave the prom that night, they're going to be filled with favors and gifts for all the special guests.
Wow, so y'all really make it it sounds like an extraordinary event. I've never attended, but I've heard lots of good things about it. So with you providing a lot of these activities complimentary, who are the actual sponsors of the event?
Cool. I'm glad you asked. The Night to Shine itself is sponsored by the Tim Tebow Foundation. And I know so many people are familiar with Tim because
Tim Tebow.
Yeah, Tim Tebow. Because of football or baseball or for whatever reason. But a lot of people don't realize how much his foundation does for the special needs community. And so it is sponsored by the Tim Tebow Foundation. They're the ones who head up this event every year. This is the 5th year, and this year the event will be hosted worldwide.
Oh, wow.
At over 700 different locations in 20 different countries.
And Douglas is one
And
of
Douglas
them.
is one
I'm
of
so
them.
proud of us, yes.
So it's sponsored by them, and then it's hosted by First Baptist Church here in Douglas, and then Grace Point Church.
Okay.
We get to to carry the weight of host, but it's so many other people involved besides just our churches that make this event possible.
Right. I'm sure you have a lot of volunteers that help out. If somebody is watching this segment now and they want to get involved as a volunteer or maybe to donate services or anything like that, what would they need to do?
Yes, we need a whole army of volunteers. Last year we had a record of 390 volunteers.
Oh, wow.
We served 130 guests. Over 130 guests, and then their parents and caretakers. So it takes an army, and
does.
we invite anyone to be a part of that army. And it's really easy. All you have to do is go to nottoshinedouglas.org and click on the volunteer link, and it'll walk you right through all the steps to get involved in Not to Shine. Also, while you're at nottoshinedouglas.org, you can also click on a donate button if you would like to help cover costs or anything like that. You can find that there at nottoshinedouglas.org.
Right. That was my next question, is if somebody couldn't necessarily donate their time, the date doesn't work out or whatever, was there a monetary donation that people could make? But that's
Sure.
good. Okay. It's all on that website.
All on that website.
All right. Sounds good. So now that we've talked about it, tell us what day it is and what time.
Awesome. Not to Shine is February 8th, Friday night. It will be hosted from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Coffee Middle School here in Douglas.
Oh, wow.
We're so thankful for them offering a huge facility.
That is
for
a nice
this event.
facility.
If anyone who's watching today would like to nominate a guest to be a guest at Not to Shine, you can also do that at nottoshinedouglas.org.
Okay.
Click on our Be Our Guest tab, and someone will contact you shortly to get that person's information, get them an invitation, get them signed up for the prom, because we want every person to be celebrated that night.
Right, and of course, if anybody has any questions and they maybe aren't computer savvy, is there can they call one of the churches or?
Absolutely, you can contact First Baptist Church here in
Okay.
Douglas, or call myself here over at Grace Point.
Okay.
Our number is 912-393-3601, and we'll be glad to walk you through the process of either signing up a guest or a volunteer for the night.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on, and this is going to be a wonderful event. Is there anything else you'd like to share about the event, or contact information? Anything you want to say?
Well, the only other thing I would say is Not to Shine is, like I said, an unforgettable prom night experience to celebrate God's love for people with special needs.
Right.
But it's so much more than that. It's a night where basically it's right at Valentine's Day, and it's really kind of changing the whole idea of this holiday of love to an idea of loving the people in our community with special needs.
Right.
It's also this moment where it gives Douglas and Coffee County the chance to shine.
Yes.
Our guests get to shine that night. Our community gets to shine that night. Our parents and caretakers get to shine that night. The church, the community, every person involved gets a moment to shine and just show that, these people are special to us, and we love them, and
Right.
we want to set aside this day to celebrate them in their life.
Yeah. Well, I really applaud you and the other members of the organization that's, helping to put this on for our community, because a lot of times the special needs people in our community are not seen as often as what they should be, or appreciated as often as they should be. So it's really fabulous that y'all are willing to do this and partner with the Tim Tebow Foundation to put this on for our community members. So again, thank you. And I appreciate you coming on and telling us a little bit about it.
Thank you so much. It's truly our pleasure to be able to be a part of this.
All right. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the Douglas on My Mind show. I have a few wrap-up comments that I want to make and some announcements that need to be made from the City of Douglas. One thing, I'm not sure if all citizens are aware, but the city has moved to offering the junk drop-off twice a month now. Normally it is held on the first and third Saturday of every month from 8:30 to noon, and it is located at the City Pole Yard, which is across across the road from the post office, and you can go and drop off large items as long as they do not have any hazardous material in them. But for more information, you can call 384-3302. All right, we have several or a few job opportunities available. If you're looking for a job right now, you can go to the City of Douglas website at www.cityofdouglas.com/jobs and apply online, and that way you will not have to apply in person. But if you'd like to apply in person, you can always stop by City Hall and see someone in the HR department, the Human Resource Department. And we also have quite a few bid opportunities available for businesses. To look for new bid opportunities with the City of Douglas, please go to the City of Douglas website again, which is www.cityofdouglas.com/bids. And for any information that you'd like about the City of Douglas, or if you'd like to call with a concern or just to report something that you may have seen or heard, you can give a call to the Customer Care Center at 912-384-3302 or dial 311. Thank you again for watching the Douglas on My Mind show, and I'll see you again in February.